time a dish with D. That's me. Thank you for being on this video, making yourself a priority. I am Denise. It is Tuesday. Day it is anymore. It is time for what I eat in a day on Weight Watchers. Currently supporting the diabetic plan. Honestly, the points aren't different for most foods that I eat than what you would pay. I just do pay for fruits, corn. I pay for yogurt and things like that. So you could adjust anything that I eat to your plan. Will I always be on the diabetic plan? I don't know. I like the 28 points a day. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to lie. Am I diabetic? No. Am I pre-diabetic? No. It's just something, I just like having that number. And those foods, honestly, I don't gravitate towards. Probably only the one that I probably eat most is probably the yogurt. The corn, popcorn, occasionally. Fruits, occasionally. So it works for me. So to this video, you will see some breakfast, some lunch, some dinner, some snacks, some tastings, and you will see another D retro recipe. This one, I was undecided which one to do. So I decided this one's older. So I thought I'll do that one. This is the Mary Lou banana muffin, I think, or the Mary Lou muffin. It was my leader had given me this recipe, so I named it after her. Her name was Mary Lou. So this is the Mary Lou muffin. It's delicious. It's an oat muffin, so gluten-free. If you use gluten-free oats, which oats are traditional, naturally gluten-free. It's just they're not processed in a place that, if they're not processed in a place that processes gluten, they cannot be considered gluten-free. But oats are naturally gluten-free on their own. So take that for what it's worth, you know. They're a gluten-free product, but if it's not processed in a facility, they can't certify gluten-free, which makes sense. It's like tree nuts and all that other stuff. So it definitely, I would think, would fall more under the gluten-free option. But you can buy your nuts. You can buy yours gluten-free, and then it would definitely be gluten-free. So without further ado, let's get that food footage, and that muffin will be at the very end of the video. Lunch today for 5 points is a pizza hack wrap. I have a Notorious lavash. This is a full lavash. Here's a fun fact. It scans at 3 points, but when you put the nutrition information in, it is 2 points. So it's 2 points for my wrap, 1 point for my pizza sauce, 2 points for my cheese, and I have vegetables in there. I have onions, bell pepper, and mushrooms. So they're all 0. So I have to count 2 points for my wrap, 2 points for my cheese, and 1 point for my sauce. So my hack wrap is 5 points. Not bad if I do say so myself. A nice little veggie forward pizza for lunch for me today. Dinner tonight is a bag of steamable potatoes and vegetables from Bird's Eye. I have 2 points worth. I have some just chicken that I prepped, breast, 0 points, and I have 2 points of feta cheese. So my dinner is 4 points. Lots of chicken in there. And oops. And there's the potatoes and the vegetables buried underneath. So that's going to be my din-din tonight. Breakfast this morning is pepper, onion, mushroom, Babalinsky sausage, 1 egg, and a Laughing Cow cheese. So that is 2 for my sausage, 1 for my Laughing Cow cheese. Scramble. Just 1 egg, because I just didn't really feel like eggs this morning, to be honest. I just wanted to bind it. With a slice of carb not bread. It has 1 net carb per slice, 1 Weight Watcher point for 1, 3 Weight Watcher points for 2. And I did spray it with, don't judge me, an Italian girl likes garlic toast for breakfast. So that's my breakfast this morning. It comes to 4 points. Right? 3, 4. Yes, 4 points. Lunch today is 5 points. If I was going to have this much, I would have got my Uber dish out. I have a heart of palm for 0, a string cheese for 2, a piece of just grilled chicken for 0, some mustard for 0, the Aldi spinach tzatziki dip for 2 points. I have 1 point of these Trader Joe's multi-little rice crackers. I have 1 point's worth. I measured the 12 grams. Carrot chips for 0. So my lunch is 5 points. 2, 4, 5. 5 points. Like I said, I know I was going to have this much. I would have got my girl lunch plate out, but there we go. Having a post-glam snack. Healthy eating on the go in peanut. These are the ones I had in the small bars. They're very tasty. I know I like it. It is 6 points. It is 210 calories. And there is, I think, 15 grams of protein. That's going to be my snacky post-glam workout today. It's matcha o'clock. And I am having my serving of matcha from Tenzo. Best ceremonial grade matcha I've tried. So if you're looking for a matcha, if you're a matcha lover like myself, I highly recommend you check out Tenzo. Their matcha is fantastic. Their vanilla matcha is delicious. So if you're interested in trying them and you're a matcha person, I would never recommend, if you've never tried matcha, just to buy it. I would say go to Starbucks and Dunkin' first. But if you're a matcha lover already, go check out Tenzo. I will link them right below with 20% off. They have lots of fun bundles, so clean caffeine. Love it. All right, we're going to have a tasting of this that I hauled from Target. Bubblier antioxidant sparkling water that boosts, energizes, restores balance. We'll see. It does all those things. Tropical Dream. This has a lot of tropical flavors. Oh, I like the color. You know me, I'm all about color. It looks like mango and pineapple. I can smell the mango. That's a good sign. Bubbles. This is really good. 5 calories. 5 out of 5. Target. Hook you up. Dinner tonight is chicken thighs, roasted potatoes, tomato salad, and a little piece of Italian bread. 5 points for my chicken, 3 points for my potatoes, 1 point for my tomato salad, and 2 points for my little piece of Italian bread. So that will be my dinner. Oh, this is a G. Hughes Golden barbecue sauce. I can't remember the name of it, but 0 points. And I do have the Primal Kitchen's no sugar added ketchup on top for 0 points. That's my dinner tonight. Breakfast this morning is a 3-point protein cinnamon roll that I made in my vlog last week. Go check it out. It was on last week's vlog. It's absolutely yummy. You will love this recipe. Easy and so satisfying. All right, I did want to show you these. These were, Peter bought these. These Quest Puffs. They're 3 points for the bag. They look like Cheetos. So I thought we would taste them. 3 points, 130 calories, and 17 grams of protein. That's a pretty lot. I like the crackers better. They taste stale. I give them a 2.5 out of 5. Not a bad flavor, but consistency tastes stale. So I would not purchase these again. Dinner tonight is from Aldi. These are oven-ready lobster cakes. You get 5 in a pack. Each cake is 8 points. That is a bit steep. 240 calories. So about 6 grams of protein. I have it on a 2-point wrap with 1 point of mayo, light mayo, lettuce, and tomato for 0. So that is 8 plus 2 is 11, plus 1 is 12. So my wrap will be 12. I'm going to serve it with some of these Vienna Tasty Thins. Chickpea. You could have 30 for 4 points. So we'll see how many I feel like having, but that's going to be on the side, the little sea salt, gluten-free chickpea and rice and veggie crisps. So that's going to be dinner tonight. I will come back and report on how these lobster cakes are. Breakfast this morning is a Belinsky sausage with red pepper, green pepper, onion, and 1 egg. Think about what I was eating. So that scramble is 2 points just for my Belinsky sausage. I have a slice of the Carb Nut, a low carb gluten-free bread for 1 point. 1 slice is 1, 2 slices are 3. So, but I only have 1. So this is a 3-point breakfast this morning. Look at the color on those peppers. It's my little mini scramble this morning. Breakfast this morning is the cream of wheat loaf that we prepped on last week's What I Ate Today. You're seeing me eating it. I cut it in half, long ways. I toast it well because that's how I like mine. Top it with a serving of powdered peanut butter. This is in the flavor strawberry. from the brand Cape Island Foods. You can get this online at Cape Island Foods or Cape May Peanut Butter Company. I absolutely love it. And I did throw a couple blueberries. I'm not worried about them. But the loaf itself, 4 points for the cream of wheat, 3 points for the banana. So it is a 7-pound loaf with 1 point for the powdered peanut butter. So it's an 8-point breakfast this morning. I can't get it out because I want to eat because I'm hungry. All right, my lovelies. I just put a few blueberries for fun. Post-glam snack. This is the bar I hauled. The date's up the end of the month, so I'm going to have it today. It is 16 grams of protein. Nugo Slim Brownie Crunch in 4 points. I'm all in. Buffalo chicken wrap. 6 points for the chicken. 2 points for the wrap. 1 point for the light ranch. And 0 for the sprouts. So that's my dinner tonight. It is 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 points. Breakfast this morning is a pepper breakfast turkey sausage from Jimmy Dean, I think. A little bit of onion and egg. So that is 2 points for my sausage. Everything else is 0. And my carb not bread. 1 slice is 1 point. 2 slices are 2, but no, 2 slices are 3. I keep saying that. Yes, 2 slices are 3 points. I'm only having 1 for 1 point with some spray garlic butter on there. So my breakfast is 3 points on the Weight Watchers plan. Lunch today is a veggie plate. Cucumbers, carrots, heart of palm. This is a lupini dip for 1 point. Hard-boiled eggs for 0 with some mustard. So it's a 1 point veg-inspired lunch. Birthday dinner, my favorite grilled vegetables, chicken, tzatziki, and pita bread. I gave it 15 points. It's what I had left for the day, for the oil, the tzatziki, and the pita bread. It is my absolute favorite, and I love it every time. Breakfast this morning in the living room, because I'm feeling casual today, is a veggie scramble. I have zucchini, peppers, onions, and a Belinsky 2-point sausage. And I just put 1 over easy egg on top. So my breakfast is only 2 Weight Watcher points. Come to dig and enjoy this. Veg forward breakfast. Yes, if you notice, I have cut back to 1 egg instead of 2. I don't really notice a difference, quite honestly. So I may stick to this, we'll see. But that's going to be my breakfast this morning. Lunch I started eating before I started filming is this leftover from my dinner last night. It's my favorite thing when I go to this diner. I know I get it every time. Grilled chicken with grilled Mediterranean vegetables, a zucchini, eggplant, squash, broccoli, chicken, and pita bread and tzatziki. I finished all that last night. I just have some leftover chicken, a little bit of veg. I added some G. Hughes barbecue sauce. Honestly, it's a 0-point lunch, really, but I will give it 2 points just because you never know what was brushed with, but it's delish. Birthday dinner 2 is wedge salad, tomato salad, some pasta, and a filet. I had 16 points left for the day. I just threw it at it. It was my birthday. I really wasn't caring, to be honest, but that is what I had for dinner on my actual birthday. All right. What are you having for breakfast today, Dee? And we see your face just because I'm doing a review and breakfast at the same time. Oats overnight. I've seen this online, come up on my Facebook feed constantly, and they sell it at Target. So I'm like, okay, I'll get it at Target because why I was hesitant was because I make overnight oats here all the time and I love my overnight oats. My overnight oats is pretty good in points. This one was not. And I thought, wow, do I really want to spend that much on points? You know, it's 220 calories for this, just the mix. And 15 grams of protein. Now, mine, and this comes to 6 points before we even add the milk. Mine is under 6 points, way more protein. So I knew it's not something something I probably am going to invest in because, and they advertise about, well, if you make it yourself, it's cheaper to get it this way. Yeah, no, macro-wise, it's not. I mean, for the amount of protein you're getting, yeah. 8 grams of total sugar, 4 added sugar. Now, mine does not have any added sugar. In mine, well, it might, if I use the protein. So I started adding another point to this for my milk. So instead of being 6 points, it's 7. And I will tell you, for 7 points, not a lot in here. And here's the thing that really kind of gets me. You pour it to the fill line and you shake it didn't shake that great. I had to put a spoon in. Well, here's the fun fact. You're supposed to drink it. Who's drinking this? Who is drinking this? It doesn't come out. It gets better because, you know, spoon don't fit in. So how am I supposed to eat this? It's barely coming out. It's too thick. It tells you not to top it off. It says refrigerate before bed. We recommend at least 4 hours overnight. Perfect. Wake up, shake, and enjoy and go. No. Luckily, I have a bar spoon to get in there, but it's way too thick to drink. So yeah, this is gonna be a no-go. I don't care how great it tastes because I'm not spending all these points. Yeah, and I don't even think I'm gonna be full when I'm done. So let's taste it. Fake strawberry taste. This is the strawberries and cream. Not impressed. Now, since you could add water and just refrigerate, you don't have to add milk, but I like milk with milk. Peter goes, put Premier Protein in it. That'll amp up the protein, which is true. So if you buy these, mix them with 7 ounces of Premier Protein. Probably only be a point. So I would not purchase these. These are not a de-recommended product. Sorry. Convenient, yes. I don't know, the advertiser, if you get on some kind of like auto ship, I guess, you get this free shaker. I'm still questioning how you drink it because it's not drinkable. But if you want to try it, Target sells individual bottles. You can get a 4-pack, but they have individual bottles in, I think, 3 flavors. So I think they were $2.99. So if you want to try it and say, hey, I don't believe Dee. She don't know everything. Run to Target. So I'm going to enjoy this 7-point breakfast this morning. But I'm going to go eat, get my day started. Okay, the obsession continues. I'm trying the melon one from Starbucks. It's a close one. I think I like the citrus one a little bit better, but for 5 or 10 calories and all this caffeine, this is a habit. This is an expensive habit. But if you're looking for an energy drink that's delicious, fits in your points budget, Starbucks will hook you up. They are absolutely yummy. So unfortunately, Starbucks for the win. My wallet for the loss. All right, time for another tasting. What are you tasting today, Dee? Flings in strawberry. These I got at Target in the Pop-Tart section. 10 grams of protein, 6 grams of net carbs, 1 gram of sugar, 4 Weight Watcher points, and 160 calories. So, popped in the toaster oven. But hot. Strawberry's not oppressive. I'll say it's not oppressive. Pretty good. Since it's not oppressive, I'll probably buy them again. When you want a Pop-Tart, there's no nutrition in the regular Pop-Tarts, but 4 out of 5. Legendary foods are sort of like these, but they're more money and more protein. So there's, you know, if you want to spend less money, but you get less protein, tastes really good. I'm gonna finish this. All right, time for another retro D recipe. This is called Mary Lou's, wait a minute. Mary Lou's Oat Muffin in a Mug. This was my leader who gave me this recipe, so I named it after her. I made this in a long time and I forgot how good it was. So you make it right in the mug. I did spray it with nonstick spray. I'm going to put my wet ingredients first and then my dry ingredients. And I didn't put a note in there, and it said you could adjust it where you could make less. You could use a 1/4 cup of oats and less applesauce. I think it would shave off a point. I believe that's what it says. I made this in like 3 years. This is from 2020. We're going back 4 years. It's been 4 years since 2020. I can't believe that. But since, you know, it's, you know, fall's coming. So I got my Halloween mug out because why not? Okay. All right, let's get started. Do I have my... I think I have everything I need. All right, let's go. This is simple. Everything is in the mug. You have your mug. We're going to add our egg. I guess I should whisk that so it's combined well. Tablespoon of milk of choice. I'm just using regular milk today because honestly, I like going to the back of the fridge for the almond milk. It's a tablespoon, so it's not going to kill me. Right? Right. Tablespoon of milk. Now, you could probably sub out a banana or pumpkin, but the recipe has applesauce, so we're going to use the whole container. Now, remember, diabetic plan, you got to count that. Or I have to count it. So we have our applesauce. And let's combine all that real well. Your egg, your milk, your applesauce. All right. Okay. Dash salt. Baking powder. Oh, wait a minute. Just a little vanilla. Almost forgot. Shake. Just a splash. All right, vanilla extract. All right, where were we? Baking powder. I have 1 teaspoon, which seems like a lot, but we'll put it there. And we have some cinnamon, half a teaspoon. Just looking over the recipe. Half a teaspoon. Please, the teaspoon, just fill it up halfway. Brown sugar substitute. I have been using a lot of brown sugar substitute lately, I've noticed. Always been a fan favorite. Two tablespoons, right? Yes. And oats. Quick oats. 1/3 cup. All right. Okay, that's it. That's all she wrote. Give it a nice, good combine. And we microwave it for 2 to 3 minutes, depends on your microwave. So I say do 2, check it, and then adjust from there because you don't want to overcook it, you don't want to undercook it. Okay. And then also I have in the footnotes, I'm just double checking. Lily's chips, 13, as we know, are 0 points in the brown bag. If you don't have the brown bag, I don't know how many chips you want to add. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now, could you put, 13. Huh. Remember, you can put walnuts in here too, if you want to count them. I was actually thinking about it because I do like me some walnuts. So, do I have any? Oh, Steve finished them, so we don't have any walnuts. So I'm just going to microwave this, like I said, between 2 and 3 minutes. And this shall be done. 3 minutes. Pull her out of the microwave. There she is. I really enjoy this, Mom. That's why I like doing these retro recipes. Like, again, I forget how good some of these things are. I'm just going to... Yes, I use Pam spray, but there she is. For me, she is 2 points for the applesauce, 2 points for the oats, so it's 4 points. If you are not on the diabetic plan, she would only be 2 points for the oats because 1/3 and 1/4 cup are both 2 points. So yeah, so if eggs are 0, this would be a 2. Look at the size of this. I mean, seriously, for 2 points, Even for 4 points, it's a delicious, satiating. You got whole grains in there. You've got some egg. You've got some, what else is good in here? Applesauce. It's a good thing. So let's take a picture and we're going to have a taste. Could you top this with anything? You sure could. You could top this with some caramel syrup, some chocolate syrup, some whipped cream, some yogurt, some cottage cheese would be fantastic. You might want to let it cool because I don't probably want cold cottage cheese melt my muffin, melting on my muffin, but it'd be a nice little protein on the side. Like if you like those smart muffins, could you add protein powder to this? Why not? You might have to add a little bit more liquid, but almond milk up to a cup is what, up to 3/4 is 0. So you could technically add a little protein powder if you wanted in this. You could add cottage cheese in this. Possibilities are endless. What you can do with food. But we're gonna have a taste. She is good. She is moist. She is delicious. I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. So I hope you enjoyed this week's retro recipe. Well, that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the things that I ate. Hope you enjoyed that WW retro recipe at the end because I'm going to go and enjoy it right now. It's delicious. I'm going to let it cool a little bit. But I also wanted to add the oats overnight that I tried. I'm going to be honest. They didn't live up to what I expected. Number 2, if you mix it, we made another one today I made it for Steve because he had to get blood work, so he needed to take a breakfast with him. So I said, make you this. I did use water in his and it was thinner and more drinkable. I just don't want to drink my yogurt, to be totally honest. It's not something that I enjoy. The concept is interesting. I just don't think I could make it higher in protein and a little bit better. So that's why I wouldn't put the money out for that. But if something that you like and you enjoy, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know anything that you saw in this video that you might want to try. If you want to try the oat muffin, I highly recommend it. Like I said, you could use banana probably, and probably pumpkin. I thought about doing the pumpkin, but I wanted to make the true recipe the way it is. I'm going to put it on the new website, dishwithd.com, so it'll hook you up. Like I said, you can cut it and shave off a point, I believe. No, I guess you really wouldn't shave off a point, because the oats are 2 points for 1/4 and 2 points for 1/3 cup. I might have shaved off a point with the applesauce, perhaps, using half the container. So for diabetic purposes, if you cut that in half, the oats, and you would shave off a point. But honestly, it's applesauce, it's oats, it's a good thing, it's 4 points. I'm all okay with that. So hope that made sense. Let me know in the comments if you're confused. I will definitely hook you up. Let me know if any of the things that you found interesting you might want to try. Let me know in the comment section below. I will dish with you another day. Thanks so much for watching. If you are new here, welcome. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Join us here at Dish with D. We are making fantastic food. I made a fantastic carrot cake that, let me tell you, is life-changing. I will have that linked at the end if you haven't seen my carrot cake. It's fantastic. It is. That cottage cheese filling was quite delicious. So that I think I did make a cake like that before. I'll have to, now I made a cannoli cake, but I put ricotta filling, which again, so interchangeable in my opinion. But that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. With a big old thumbs up, and I will dish with you another day. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will talk to you later, my lovelies.